artificial intelligence spending continues to accelerate at an extraordinary pace, reshaping the global technology landscape and unlocking new opportunities across multiple industries. According to estimates from Gartner, worldwide spending on artificial intelligence is expected to surge by over 44%, climbing from approximately $1.7 trillion in 2025 to more than $2.5 trillion in 2026. This explosive growth is not only fueling companies that build artificial intelligence systems, but it is also driving demand for those that protect and secure these increasingly complex digital ecosystems. As a result, investors are now focusing on two key players that are capitalizing on different sides of this massive trend. On one hand, Palantir Technologies is leveraging artificial intelligence, advanced analytics, and data integration to help organizations make better strategic decisions. On the other hand, CrowdStrike is focused on safeguarding digital infrastructure from cyber threats that are becoming more frequent and more sophisticated as artificial intelligence adoption expands. The critical question now becomes which of these companies has the stronger growth trajectory and competitive positioning as we move deeper into 2026. Starting with Palantir, the company has rapidly positioned itself as one of the most influential enterprise artificial intelligence platforms in the market today. A major driver behind this momentum is the strong adoption of its artificial intelligence platform, which enables both government agencies and commercial enterprises to integrate large language models with their internal systems. This integration allows organizations to move beyond simple data analysis and toward real-time artificial intelligence-driven decision-making across multiple layers of their operations. What truly differentiates Palantir from many other artificial intelligence companies is its ontology framework. This framework acts as a bridge between digital data and real-world operations, mapping relationships between assets, workflows, and business processes. Because of this structure, Palantir's software is able to understand how different parts of an organization interact with one another. Consequently, when artificial intelligence is applied on top of this framework, it can automate complex decisions rather than simply providing insights. This capability is becoming increasingly valuable as organizations seek to streamline operations and improve efficiency in an increasingly data-driven world. Financially, Palantir's performance reflects this growing demand. The company generated approximately $4.5 billion in revenue during fiscal year 2025, representing a 56% increase year over year. Operating income also demonstrated strong growth, rising 32% year over year to approximately $1.4 billion. Looking ahead, management expects revenue to reach around $7.19 billion at the midpoint for fiscal year 2026, which implies growth of 61% year over year. This level of expansion highlights just how quickly enterprises are adopting artificial intelligence solutions, particularly those that can be deployed at scale across entire organizations. In addition, Palantir's growth within the United States has been especially impressive. Revenue from the United States increased 75% year over year to roughly $3.32 billion. Even more notably, commercial revenue in the United States surged 109% year over year, indicating that businesses are not only adopting the platform, but also expanding its usage across multiple departments and use cases. Another key indicator of Palantir's strength is the increasing engagement from its existing customer base. During quarter 4, the company secured total contract value of approximately $4.3 billion, which represents an increase of 138% year over year. Furthermore, its net dollar retention rate reached 139%, improving by 5 percentage points year over year. This metric demonstrates that customers are significantly increasing their spending over time, with overall customer spending rising 39% on a year-over-year basis. This strong retention and expansion dynamic is further supported by Palantir's long-standing relationships with government and defense organizations. These partnerships tend to be long-term in nature, creating a stable and highly sticky customer base that contributes to consistent revenue generation over time. As artificial intelligence continues to become a critical component of national security and large-scale enterprise operations, these relationships could become even more valuable. However, as artificial intelligence adoption grows, so does the complexity of digital environments and the associated risks. This creates a massive opportunity for cybersecurity companies like CrowdStrike, which are focused on protecting organizations from an evolving threat landscape. CrowdStrike's Falcon platform is designed to secure endpoints, cloud workloads, and user identities through a cloud-native architecture. At its core, the platform includes a security information and event management system that continuously monitors and analyzes data across an organization's network to detect suspicious activity and potential threats. CrowdStrike has taken its platform a step further by embedding artificial intelligence directly into its cybersecurity solutions. Through its virtual assistant, the company enables security teams to interact with their systems using natural language. This allows analysts to investigate threats, prioritize alerts, and respond more efficiently, significantly reducing response times. In addition, CrowdStrike has developed an advanced system of artificial intelligence agents with 10 specialized agents designed to perform specific security functions. Together, these agents operate like a digital workforce, augmenting human analysts and improving overall security effectiveness. From a financial perspective, CrowdStrike continues to demonstrate strong and consistent growth. The company reported revenue of approximately $4.8 billion for fiscal year 2026, which ended on January 31st, 2026. This represents an increase of 22% year over year. Subscription revenue, which forms the backbone of the company's business model, increased 21% year over year to approximately $4.5 billion. Additionally, CrowdStrike generated nearly $1 billion in net new annual recurring revenue during the year, reflecting growth of 25% year over year. This metric is particularly important because it highlights the company's ability to continuously expand its subscription base, which in turn drives predictable and recurring revenue streams. CrowdStrike's newer product offerings are also gaining significant traction in the market. Its cloud security, next-generation identity, and next-generation security information and event management segments achieved a combined annual recurring revenue of over $1.9 billion, growing more than 45% year over year. Within these segments, cloud security alone surpassed $800 million in annual recurring revenue, while next-generation security information and event management exceeded $585 million. One of CrowdStrike's most powerful competitive advantages is its access to a massive dataset of real-world security events. Its threat graph system processes more than 1 trillion events daily across approximately 2 trillion data points. This enormous scale enables the company to identify patterns, detect anomalies, and continuously refine its artificial intelligence models. Because this data is derived from real-world activity, it provides a significant edge in detecting and preventing actual cyber threats in real time. Another important driver of growth for CrowdStrike is its Falcon Flex subscription model. This model allows customers to purchase bundled cybersecurity solutions and expand their usage over time as their needs evolve. By the end of fiscal year 2026, CrowdStrike generated approximately $1.69 billion in annual recurring revenue from Flex customers, representing growth of more than 120% year over year. This highlights the effectiveness of the company's strategy in increasing customer lifetime value. When comparing valuations, both companies are trading at elevated multiples, reflecting strong investor expectations for future growth. Palantir is currently valued at approximately 82.5 times forward earnings, while CrowdStrike trades at around 69.1 times forward earnings as of March 15th, 2026. While these valuations may appear high, they are often justified by the rapid growth rates and large addressable markets associated with artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. That being said, the key difference between the two companies lies in their business models and how they generate revenue. Palantir's growth is largely driven by large-scale deployments of its platform as organizations integrate artificial intelligence across their operations. This can result in substantial revenue increases, but it may also introduce some variability depending on the timing and size of contracts. In contrast, CrowdStrike's subscription-based model provides a more predictable and stable revenue stream. Because cybersecurity is considered essential for modern businesses, spending in this area tends to remain resilient even during economic uncertainty. This gives CrowdStrike a more consistent growth profile, which may appeal to investors seeking a balance between growth and stability. Ultimately, both Palantir Technologies and CrowdStrike are exceptionally well positioned to benefit from the continued expansion of artificial intelligence and the increasing importance of cybersecurity. Palantir stands out for its ability to drive transformative, organization-wide artificial intelligence adoption, making it particularly attractive for investors with a higher risk tolerance who are seeking significant growth potential. Meanwhile, CrowdStrike offers a more balanced approach, combining strong growth with recurring revenue and a critical role in securing digital infrastructure. As we move further into 2026, the competition between these two companies will likely intensify, but it is also possible that both will thrive as leaders within their respective segments of the artificial intelligence ecosystem. For investors, the decision ultimately comes down to whether they prioritize aggressive growth potential or a more stable and predictable business model. For more stock news updates, remember to press the like button and subscribe. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.